video. Today I want to talk about why I like grading plays where I'm risking a small amount of money for the chance to make a lot more money. So these are asymmetric grading plays, and this PSA return actually has some examples where we can start to observe this principle. I like to buy cards that I feel are underappreciated, undervalued, or that I think they're mispriced for what they are. And because they're so cheap, I can buy a lot of them and get a good batch to be sent in for grading. Like these Usopps I bought for $4 about, and they're doing $230 to $300 in a PSA 10. I think that they could go higher because they're from the first anniversary English set of One Piece. I have a lot more of these. I think it might take a couple of market or hype cycles to truly get an even greater massive return, but I like the cards and I have no issue sitting on them. I know a lot of people want to make their 10% margin and focus on that speed and volume, but quite frankly, I'm lazy but also pretty patient. So I'll go, I know X card has the potential to pop, so it doesn't really feel like I'm holding the bag. I have a lot of other plays in progress, so I'm not really dependent on a quick result when I have many other things in the background that are performing and moving in their own way. I just think that a lot of people are uncomfortable with that uncertainty. But there's just some cards that you'll identify that you know has to be worth more. I'm okay with sometimes parking my money into things when that return might be massive. Sometimes the pop happens conveniently, quickly, sometimes you're gonna have to wait. You just never know that time frame with certainty. Sometimes the pop happens conveniently right as I'm getting the stuff back from PSA, so you never know. I think there's a lot of stigma around working with low-end cards, but a lot of people just don't realize that a lot of high-end cards that you see today started out as low-end cards. Very cheap, easily available. There was no scarcity for them. It's just identifying those undervalued cards that will eventually pop in the future. You know, I start to get worried when too many people are paying attention to an item. It signals to me that I'm late and I need to move on to something else. You want to be in something that people don't notice, and when they do, you're already moving on to the next thing. And you don't always have to be right too. You're not going to hit every play that you make. Sometimes it was a bad buy or it was the wrong time. It's fine. If you're diversifying, your wins will drastically help those times you were wrong. To me, being successful is being able to self-validate. That you know that your item you picked is good. And not needing the masses or others to all be on board with that decision too. Move with your intuition. You might see someone doing X and go, what the heck? And they might look at your plays the same way. So it's okay, it's fine, that's normal. Potential is in the eye of the beholder. You might both be right too. Agreement is not necessary when you can self-validate. The key is being able to move with that uncertainty and to be a little patient. You know, not every card that I get I know is going to the moon. I understand that. Diversify, liquidate when you feel it's right, and trust that intuition. And as time goes on, you'll start to see patterns, identify those patterns, and move accordingly. So I hope this video left some insights on how I like to interact with this hobby, and tell me what you like to do in the hobby. How do you move within this hobby in any broad sense? I'm curious. It doesn't have to be money related, it can be anything. I'm getting a better lighting setup so we can have more face-to-face chats. My room's a dungeon. So go ahead and subscribe, and I have my next Asia card hunting episode that you won't want to miss, and I'll see you next time. Also, I'm going to do more videos like this, so yeah. Okay, bye!